Okay, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Cat and cow. So pressing into the hands, pressing into the knees, draw the belly and allow the chin to drop down. So it's like an angry cat, so the back is rounded. And then release the belly. So you might just pause here, neutral. If it feels okay, drop the belly down so the back arches slightly and the chin perhaps lifts. Pressing into the hands, the knees, drawing in the belly, tucking in the chin, rounding through the back. And then releasing to neutral and perhaps dropping the belly, arching the back, rising the chin. 2 more, rounding through the back. And releasing. And once more, rounding through the back. And releasing. Taking the bum down toward the heels, reaching out through the arms. Forehead drops down, otherwise use a cushion, or have the bum lifted off feet, stretching out through the arms. If the elbows, shoulders, not elbows, if the shoulders ache, you can just bend the elbows. And gently rising up onto all fours. So leg extension. So if you struggle being on all fours, you can just be on your front of the body lying on the mat for this. So right leg extending away. Noting if you're taking the weight off to the left, trying to keep the weight centre. And then inhale, expand the ribs, and as you exhale, drawing in the belly, pulling up the pelvic floor as you begin to lift and lengthen through the back leg. And then inhale, lower the leg back down. So just tapping the tip of the toe back down. Exhale, reaching away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, extending. Inhale, lower. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lower. And last one, exhale, extend. And inhale, lower, and bringing the knee in. Okay, onto the other side, left leg extending away. Press down into the hands so you lift up through the shoulders. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Inhale, expand the ribs, drop. Exhale, lifting. Inhale, drop. And last one, exhale, lifting. And inhale, drop. Bringing the knee in. Taking the knees apart slightly, sitting back again into child's pose. Maybe rocking the forehead from side to side, releasing out any tension in the head. And gently rising up and walking the hands off to the left. And maybe sitting back down on the heels again, or keep that bum lifted if that's more comfortable for you. And gently rising up and coming across to the other side. Breathing. And rising back up. Coming back onto all fours and then lowering down on the front of the body, on the mat, for plank. Elbows underneath the shoulders, palms facing down or interlock the hands if you prefer. Shoulders drawn down and away from the ears. So you may here just lift the belly off. You might lift the hips off, maybe the thighs off. Try to keep that head in alignment, the crown of the head in alignment with the spine. Don't need to hold it, you can come up and down as your body allows. And releasing if you haven't already done so. And then lie on the front of the body, making a A fold with your arms, just dropping the forehead down onto the hands for a little rest. So either here we can come into diamond press, thumbs and forefingers together, elbows out to the side, so this is more recommended if the back pinches. You might even have a cushion underneath the belly so then it doesn't pull on the back so much, or don't lift up so much if it does pull. Otherwise, dart, hands alongside the body, forehead drops down. Inhale to prepare, expand the ribs, and on the exhalation, rise up the head, neck and chest, reach out through the arms, keeping the feet on the floor, extending out through the legs. Breathing. So you can either hold this, or you can use the breath, lowering down, exhaling, rising up. Inhale, lowering, exhale, lengthening. Inhale, lower, exhale, lengthen. One last one, inhale, lower, and exhale, lengthen. And releasing, and resting the head again on the arms. Surrendering, letting go. And gently making your way onto the side of the body, so everybody facing the centre. So clown, with or without your strap. If you've got the strap, you take it just above the knees. Harder with the strap. Not needed, just if you want to challenge. Knees bent, ankles on top of one another, resting down on the arm or cushion. Top hand in front, lifting the waist, bottom waist off the floor. Imagine you are. So clown can either be keep the feet on the floor and open up the top knee and then draw the leg back down, or you might have the feet lifted off the mat. Wherever you are, inhale, expand the ribs, and on the exhalation, open up that top knee. Inhale, dropping back down. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. And exhale, open, drawing belly, pelvic floor. Inhale, close, and release. Tapping out if needed. Going to try another set of those if we can. So if you've struggled a bit, you've got the feet lifted off, drop the feet back down. If you feel your balance is okay, so we want to avoid rocking back and forth, and we all look quite nice and stable here, you might want to take the top hand to the thigh. But if you feel you're losing, or the top leg, if you feel you're losing the balance, just take the hand back to the mat. Inhale, expand the ribs, exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, expand ribs, close. Exhale, open, drawing belly, squeeze pelvic floor. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close, and last one, exhale, open. Inhale, close, and release. Tapping out. Take and strap down to your ankles. Legs straight. So just having a little look down, we want to just be able to see our toes and making sure they're not drawn back too much. Top hand in front. Imagine that bottom waist, lifting off the mat. So then we're going to do leg lifts with our top leg. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, lift that top leg. Keep the leg straight. Inhale, close. If you can't keep the leg straight with the strap, drop the strap. Lifting, lengthening. Lowering back down. Exhale, drawing belly, pelvic floor. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And last one, exhale, lift. Very small circles with the foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And backwards, sorry, the whole leg. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and release. So imagine we've kind of we're drawing the circle with our foot, but the whole leg makes it. Excellent, and tapping out if needed. Okay, right, dropping the strap for your ankles, rising up onto the side of the body, elbow underneath the shoulder for our side plank. So if anyone struggles with this with the shoulders or any other part of the body, what we can do is torpedo as an alternative. So you lift the top leg, bottom leg lifts, and then lower. So then we're still working the side of the body. So if you want that as an alternative, you can go there. It's the top leg lifts, bottom leg joins it lower, or just back to what we just did. Elbow underneath shoulder, top hand in front. When you're ready, press into the forearm, lifting up. Breathing. So if the hips are lifted enough, you might bring this top hand to the thigh, or you might reach the arm up to the sky. If the shoulders are, you might take the hand to the opposite shoulder. That might feel nice and supported. You don't need to hold this. You can come up and down as needed. And releasing. Gently swinging the legs around. Okay, elbow underneath the shoulder. Hand in front, knees bent. And then pressing into the forearm and the hand, lifting the hips. See how you are for your balance. If you've got a nice alignment, nice lifted hips, you might bring the hand to the thigh or up to the sky. Breathe. Noticing if one side is easier than the other. And when you're ready, releasing down. Taking hold of your strap for clown on the other side. We'll stay facing the same direction. Be on the other side there. The knees bent, ankles on top of one another, make a little cushion with your arm, top hand in front for balance. Imagine that weight lifting off the mat. If you felt okay the other side, you might take the hand to the thigh. Inhale, expand the ribs, and on the exhalation, open up that top knee. Remember, the feet can be on the floor or lifted. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, expand ribs, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. 2 more. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. And last one. Exhale, open. And close. And release. Tapping out. Okay, getting ready for your next set. Lift that bottom waist off the floor. Maybe lift the feet up. Maybe keep them down. Easier with them down. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, open up the top knee. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, expand ribs, close. Exhale, drawing belly, pelvic floor. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. And last one, exhale, open. And inhale, close, and release. If you've got the straps and want it, take it around the ankles. Legs straight. You're trying to keep the shoulders, the hips, feet in alignment. Top hand in front for balance. Inhale, expand the ribs to prepare, and on the exhalation, lift that top leg. Inhale, dropping back down. Exhale, drawing in belly, pulling up pelvic floor. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lifting, lengthen. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lifting, lengthen. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lifting, lengthen. Inhale, lower. And our last one. Exhaling. And inhaling. And tapping out. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. We went up, lift the leg up, and then we're circling the whole hip joint. So imagine we've got chalk on our foot, drawing a circle in one direction. So not too high, about hip distance with the foot, and then the opposite. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And release. Good. Dropping off the strap and making your way onto the back of the body. Soles of the feet onto the mat, hands alongside the hips, palms facing down, shoulders drawn down and away. We gently draw the belly in, pull up the pelvic floor so we tilt the pelvis slightly, that might be enough. Or press into the feet, begin to lift off the lower back, middle back, and maybe to the upper back. So remember, if this pinches the spine at all, we've got osteoporosis of the spine, just lift the hips as one so the back, the vertebrae is nice and straight rather than peeling through each vertebrae. Solid strap the peeling through, but do lift the hips if there's any pulling in the back. So gently lifting the hips nice and high. When you reach your full extension, begin lowering back down in the upper back, middle back, and lower back. Drawing in the belly, lifting off the lower back, middle back, and upper back into our bridge pose. Squeeze the bum, and then gently releasing down, upper back, lower back. Draw the belly in, lifting off that lower, middle, upper back. Imagining the spine. Each vertebrae of the spine is like a chain of a bike. And then making this your last one, and you've already stopped. And releasing. Just gently rock those knees very slightly from side to side. Good. Left leg can stay where it is. Inhale, expand the ribs, and on the exhalation, lifting the right leg up into tabletop. So we're going to do toe taps with our right leg. If you feel your back is strong enough, so there's no pulling in the back, and you feel you need more, you can also lift the left leg into tabletop. We're still going to just make the movement with our right foot, whether we've got that left leg in tabletop or not. Inhale, expand the ribs, and on the exhalation, trying to keep that 90-degree angle with the leg, drop the toe down toward the mat. And then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, rise. Really try to just tap that toe down as gently as you can. But if the back aches, you can drop the heel down and then rise back up. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach away. Inhale, rise. And last time, exhale, reach away. Inhale, rise. And then drop the leg back. Left leg this time. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, left leg in tabletop. So knee above the hip, heel in alignment with the knee. So if the back aches, you can have the knee closer to the chest. Otherwise, try and keep it in alignment with the hip. Or you can take it a little bit further away if you wanted more of a challenge. You can have the right leg up and tabletop it as well if you want here. Inhale, expand the ribs, exhale, left leg lengthens away. Toe drops toward the earth. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, reach away. So still keeping that bend in the knee. Inhale, rise up. So the left knee stays bent. Inhale, reach away. Good, rising back up. Reaching away. Rising back up. And exhale, reaching away. Rising back up. And releasing. And then just gently rocking the knees from side to side. Frog legs, draw the knee toward the chest, allow the knees to part. Heels together, toes apart. So the full pose is both legs extend to about 45 degrees. The heels stay together, toes come apart. That can be too strong on the back. If you're feeling it in the back, one leg at a time, straightening through and drawing back. And if it's too much straightening the leg, just keep the leg bent and straight. So we're exhale, extending away. Inhale, bring the legs back. Exhale, extend away. Inhale. Exhaling, drawing in belly, pelvic floor. Inhale, back. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back. And last one. Exhale, extend. Inhale, back. And release the feet to the mat. Good job. Right knee comes into the chest and reaching the foot up to the sky. So we're going to do leg drops. So our right leg will drop down, hover just above the mat, and then rise back up. So if you've been doing this a couple of times and you feel nice and strong, you might lift the left leg up into tabletop. Remember, the heel is in alignment with the knee is in alignment with the hip. Or you might have that left leg drop back down to the mat with the knee bent. Inhale, expand the ribs on the exhalation, extending through the right leg, hovering just above the mat. And then rising back up as you inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, drawing in belly, pulling up pelvic floor, extend away. Inhale, rise up. If you're struggling, you've got the left leg lifted, drop the left leg down. Exhale, extend away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, extend. Inhale, rise. And exhale, extending, hovering. Inhale, rise. And bending the knee, dropping the foot to the mat. Opposite side, left knee into the chest, reaching the foot up towards the sky. Inhaling, expanding the ribs, and on the exhalation, reaching the leg away, hovering just above the mat. And then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, extending away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, extending away. If you feel you can do more, lift that right leg up into tabletop. Rise back up. Exhale, extend away. Inhale, rise. Exhale, extend away. Inhale, rise. And last one, exhale, extending away. Inhale, rise. And then knee towards chest. And releasing the foot back to the mat. Bend the right knee into the chest and reaching the leg up to the sky. Reaching behind the thigh. Shoulders kept down and away from the ears. And then rotating out through the ankle in one direction. And the other. And coming back to centre. Release the hands to the mat, keep the leg where it is. And then we're going to make small controlled circles with the entire right leg. So the whole hip joint is getting mobilised. Now for me, I've got a bit of a funny right hip. It doesn't like the circles. So if your hip feels the same, you can just come up and down. And then left and right, so you're drawing across. Try to keep that left knee nice and stable. Good, then bring the knee back to the chest and dropping the foot back to the mat with the right knee bend. Left knee towards the chest, reaching the leg up to the sky, reach behind the back of the thigh, and then rotating out through the ankle. Then releasing the hands alongside the body. So then the whole hip joint, the whole leg making circles. Try and be nice and controlled. Breathing. Good, the knee back to the chest and releasing the leg down. Inhale, expand the ribs, exhale, bring the right leg up to tabletop. And then inhale, expand the ribs, exhale, left leg into tabletop. Draw the feet and the knees together. So our hands are alongside by the hips. Very nice and controlled, and quite a small movement, taking the knees slightly to the right. And then back to centre. So we're exhale, reaching away slightly to the left. Very small movement. Inhale, centre. Exhale to the right. Inhale, centre. If you're starting to feel it in your back, bring the knees close to the chest. Exhale to the left. Inhale, centre. Exhale to the right. Inhale, expand rib center. And last one, exhale to the left. Inhale, center. And releasing the feet to the mat, knees bent. Right foot reaching up to the sky. And then bending that right knee so the right foot just comes above the left knee, right knee opens out. Draw the right toes back. Stay there if you're ready, feeling the stretch in the outer right hip. Or bring the left knee in towards the chest if you feel you need to do more. The hands might reach behind the back of that left thigh. Keep the right toes drawn back to protect the knee. The foot's flexed. If you want a deeper stretch, you might begin to reach that left leg up to the sky. Allowing that right knee to be away from the body. Breathing. Then drop the left foot back down, and then the right. Left knee towards the chest, reaching the leg up to the sky. And then taking the foot just above the right knee. Left knee opens out. Breathe. If you're feeling the stretch already, stay there. If you need more, bring the right knee toward the chest. Particularly women have a tendency to do this, and that's to bring that right knee more into the centre line of the body. So we're trying to allow that right knee to be in alignment with the right hip. Breathe. And maybe if you want to, the right foot can come up to the sky. Only if you need more. And then releasing the feet back to the mat. Rolling onto the side of the body. And coming up to seated with your legs extended. So particularly if you've got tight hamstrings, you might appreciate a little cushion underneath the bum here. We're trying to keep this lower back nice and lengthened. And then the right knee comes in towards the chest. So sole of the foot's on the floor, and draw the left toes back. Opposite arm to knee, hugging in the knee. Opposite arm. That's it. And then the right hand behind you, press into the fingers, lengthen up through the spine, and maybe taking the gaze behind you if that feels okay on the neck. If you're not really getting a stretch in that right hip, come back to centre and then cross the foot over the extended leg. And see then if you feel that there. Anybody need more?
Not really feeling the head.
Where are we stretching here?
Yeah. No? No. So then this extended leg and then bend in. Yeah. Keeping both sitting bones on the mat. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Now?
Oh, I can get balance.
Now you
Where's
get
this?
it? So it can either be hugging in like this or it can be coming to the opposite side of the knee. Now you get in there or not? So.
No.
No. So you can't cross that over. So let's come with that leg out again. Cross that over. What about if you bring this closer to the body and bring this hand closer here so you're linked through the spine?
I can feel it if I pull that.
Okay, you got it then. Yeah. What about you then, Maggie?
Yeah, that's where you're supposed to
Gently pull that leg over.
just pull in here.
Pull in there. Do you think because it's tight there why it's...
I don't know.
No. Not had that before. Should we try the other side? See what the other side's like?
So we're supposed to feel something there?
Yeah. And then shaking out. See what the other side's like. Left foot coming in. And then crossing over if you needed to cross over the other side. Outstretch foot drawn back. So you can either hug in the knee here or you can come across. If you feel you need more, you can bring that knee towards the chest and lengthen, and then come around. So then the left hand's behind you, shoulders drop down and away from the ears. Yeah. No stretch?
Here.
Yeah. No. What about then? Bring this leg in. Bring the foot out slightly. That's it, so you're aiming for both bum cheeks to be down on the mat.
I think I can do that.
No.
I just feel it here.
Oh, you feel that?
Yeah.
Anybody else feel it in the front of the leg?
No.
No. I don't know.
That's a real stretch there.
Yeah.
That's really quite painful. Just
Okay,
sitting
too
like
much.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's it supposed to be stretching? On your leg? You're really flexible. Your hips. Bring this back slightly. So we're looking for a stretch here. But you might not do it. So there is an alternate. You can go into this, which I can't do because my hips are quite tight. And then sitting back and then leaning forward. So then you might get a stretch there. Can you try it? I don't recommend it if you're already feeling the stretch now. So, should we try it? We'll try it just for a laugh. Just for a laugh. Come on to all fours. Feel free to not do this. Taking the right leg over the left. Okay. Then begin to walk the hands backwards. So you're aiming for that right foot to come out slightly, so then your bum's meant to go in the middle, but mine doesn't, because you've got to try and have both hands. You get a stretch yet? No. What about now? Can we forward? I get one just there. Yes, yeah, that's what we're looking for. So Sonia has to do all that to get what we did with the first one. Not getting it?
It's quite nice. I'm sitting on my foot.
Yeah,
I can't sit in between.
Okay. That's enough. That's stretching.
Whatever we did, we had a good.
Really good stretch. You do not need that, no. Only Sonia does. Okay, ready for relaxation.